I'm back, y'all. Don't ask me where I'm at. I'm out here in the fields. Hey, I'm out here in the fields and whatnot, and ruffle and whatever. Listen, princess, I'm waiting for them to drop the battle just like y'all. I don't know. I hit up P the other day and I said, where's the battle? So I'm still waiting for the battle to drop. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. No, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not. I'm actually not pregnant. I don't know why you asked that. Like, do I look pregnant? Or is it just because y'all always see me eating? The chicken is so good. It is so good, y'all. Yeah, I've been okay. You know what's so crazy is I've been banned from live for months. And I don't even know what I did to get banned. But they banned me. And I said, okay, let me try and get on live. And hey, I'm back. But the bitch was big. They gonna ban me again. I was banned. Yeah, they wouldn't let me go live. Mentally, I'm in a good place. I'm eating chicken, living life. So yeah, I'm out here, you know. I got this shirt from 5-21. How's work? I quit. Barbecue sauce from the Chinese restaurant. Barbecue sauce and hot sauce. I quit my job. So I'm just out here living on the edge. You know, enjoying life and start my business. Why I quit? Because a lot of black people are ghetto. Right? Ghetto. So I started working for this new funeral home in the Bronx, and they were black, you know. So I'm like, okay, cool, you know, like this is gonna be good. So, you know, when I did the interview, whatever, very transparent. I'm a hands-on mother. I'll take care of my kids, you know. So they were like, we understand, you know, whatever. My son has doctor's appointments. I am going to take him, so I'm just letting y'all know. But I do make sure that their doctor's appointments aren't scheduled in advance, so there's no issues. No problem. Don't worry about it. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool. So the first appointment came up, and it was okay, no problem. Everything was cool. And then the day of the appointment, it was like, you got to call out. Why am I calling out? You already approved it. Oh, that was a verbal approval. You know, we got a lot going on here. that's not my problem, okay? Because you approved it, you said it was okay, so I would have thought that you had everything covered, right? Cool. So she was like, just call out. No, I'm not calling out. I'm not doing that because you already approved it. There's no reason for me to call out, right? But okay, that was the first incident. So then we had another incident, and it was like, okay, y'all late every day. I come to work. This is not my company, but y'all want me here every day, and y'all don't come in until 2:00. Granted, whatever. So I'm doing my job. They was trying to set me up, exactly. So I'm doing my job or whatever, doing what I do at work or whatever. So they was listening to phone calls and all, like they was listening like on the cameras or whatever, like they had the microphone on and they was listening to your phone calls, everything. Like, I was having a conversation with one of my co-workers that worked there as well. He was a student or whatever, and he was having issues with them, and like they wasn't giving him no hours, and it was like, they wasn't really trying to pay. It was a lot going on in there. So we're talking, and I'm like, I was on Indeed, and funeral homes is hitting me up, and the bag is the bag. So the lady had the nerve to call the job, and she was like, oh, so you just be getting booty calls at work? So I'm like, booty calls? Don't play with me. Like, no, I don't get booty calls. She was like, so you were just having a conversation? And I'm like, yeah, I was having a conversation with said friend or whatever. So she was like, oh, really? Why would you be X, Y, and like telling him about other places? And I'm like, it was a conversation. You know what I mean? Like, so it was like, oh, I'm gonna fire him right now. Like, what are you firing him for? Right? So that happened, and then I noticed that whenever I would have a doctor's appointment for one of my sons or whatever, my only day off was Wednesday. They kept putting me on the schedule. Like, first of all, if my only day off is Wednesday and I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, don't put me on the schedule on Wednesday because I didn't ask you that. So she kept doing this. So I'm like, why do you keep putting me on a schedule on Wednesday? She's like, oh, because I figured you were one to make up your hours. No, ma'am. No. If I wanted to make up my hours, I would have told you I wanted to make up my hours. That's not what I want to do, right? So stop putting me on a schedule. So then they was pocket watching me. Like, oh, why does it take you 2 weeks to cash your check? Because it's my check. It's my check. And clearly, I don't need the money right now, so I don't need to cash this check. But why is the problem when I decide to cash my check? Do y'all not have the money? Do y'all not have the funds? I don't understand why. They were like, oh, we always know when it's you cashing a check because you always weeks later. Ma'am, sir, why is y'all clocking me? Because sis, he wanted to jump off the plane. So I said, okay, if that's what you want to do for your birthday, surprise, you gonna jump your ass off this plane, baby. And he thought I was going with him, but no, I'm sitting down on the ground. Okay? I'm here on land. He's up in here. I don't know where the plane at, but he over there somewhere getting ready to jump off. Yes, ma'am, and I was shook, and I just took pictures of him like, yes, baby, give me a kiss. I will be right here when you get down here. However you get down here, I will be right here. So, yeah, so they was clocking me, watching my coin. Like, oh, you need to cash your checks faster. I'm not cashing nothing. So, they was watching us on the cameras. And then one day, it was just like, I had a doctor's appointment. And, well, my son had a doctor's appointment. And they decided they wanted to go to a Brian McKnight concert. Right around the same day as my son's doctor's appointment. So it was like, oh, you can't take your son to the doctor's appointment because we're going out of town. Well, my doctor's appointment was in the books before y'all decided to go to this concert. So now, okay, cool, you know what? Say that. She put me on a schedule anyway to come in. and they went to their concert. So she was pissed off. She's nervous, like, oh, I don't want you to be mad, yada, yada, yada. Oh, they coming down. Look at, oh, shit. Oh, turn the camera. I'm going to come back for y'all. I don't know who that lot coming down on the ground.